I am at the Student Accessibility Headquarters with Jess Anderson. So happy to be here. It is a little bit echoey where we are, but we're going to have to deal with it. We've made the audio quality as best and as, listener friendly as possible. So let's get right down to business. What do you do at Trent University?
What do I do? So I am an accessibility advisor / learning strategist. So I'm a fun slashy position. My primary goal here is to see students who have a variety of disability-related needs, and then we set up accommodations for students based on those needs, and they're academic accommodations. So we really look at kind of strengths and functional limitations and create a customized plan for each individual student so that they can access their accommodation.
Okay, so your job delves into not only physical disabilities, but cognitive as well?
Yes,
okay.
Yes. So the whole spectrum, yes.
Great. How long have you been at it?
So I've been at Trent since January, so I'm pretty new to Trent, although I did do my undergrad here over a decade ago. And then previously I was at Sheridan College as a learning strategist and adaptive technologist. So similar position to Caleb, who you spoke to last week.
Right,
and
okay.
I was there for about 4 years.
So how does your job differ from, say, an adaptive technologist, or do you have some responsibilities similar to Caleb's, as I spoke to last week?
Well, Caleb is unique and so much more knowledgeable about computers and technology than we are. I would say you have to have an understanding of what you can recommend to students for technology, so you can apply for bursary funding and that kind of piece. And Caleb just really knows what's going on in the tech world, and staying on top of new technology and things that are coming up is so crucial for his role. So we collaborate a lot. But my role is much more, advocating with students, setting them up, making sure they can access their course curriculum and content. So Caleb's a really nice complementary piece to that puzzle, and it's a role that we couldn't function without.
Right, so he's the technology, and I'm not going to say you're on the front end or the back end, because I don't want to insult either one of you.
We're on different ends of the same spectrum, I guess.
So what does a normal day look like for you, or is it a case-by-case sort of basis where you sometimes don't know what's coming at you across the desk?
Yes, I would say both of those things.
Okay.
So I see students one-on-one for the most part. Appointments for intake would be usually about an hour, because there's lots of content to cover. Students want to share their personal narrative, their strengths, their challenges, and it's really important for us to see the student as a whole, so we can also, recommend different resources and different strategies to them. So it can change day to day. A student might come in presenting with one thing, and you find out something entirely different is coming at you, and you have to be prepared for that. So you can try reading documentation ahead of time to get a sense of what might be coming through the door, but you never really, you
can never be fully really prepared. So perfect segue into this next question. What challenges come with the job? They could be daily, annually. I mean, I asked Caleb this last week, and he couldn't pinpoint one specific, and I'm guessing that's more or less the case with you as well.
Yeah, that's true. There is a large volume of students, more than ever, that are registering with student accessibility services. So one of the challenges we perceive is sometimes the wait time that students have to come in, or the access is certainly here, but it can feel a little bit restricted. Challenges too with helping students navigate. Often if they're first year, they're dealing with, advocating for themselves for the first time, and that can be a bit messy. And it's something we like to help support them through, but it's a pretty common theme. Yeah, there's nothing one specific. Caleb's right. You always feel like you could have more time.
Yeah, for
That's
sure.
shared in most professions, I think.
All right.
Yeah.
Craving even more disability content? Links to the full podcast episode and other great clips are only a tap or click away, just waiting for you in the description.